At like 7:30, I told myself I was gonna get up, I was gonna change my bed sheets, I was gonna tidy up my room, I was gonna journal, I was gonna get so much stuff done. And now it's 11 p.m. But like, I have literally just sat on my bed and texted my friends for the past like 3 hours, which is not bad because it's like socializing. But at the same time, I had stuff I needed to get done. Like, my room still needs to be sorted out. I still need to change my bedding. I've allowed the dog onto the bed, which doesn't usually happen. And that's making me think I need to change the bedding more now. Oh, the bubbles went to my nose. Right, I am ready to get started. We're going to change the bed sheets. We're going to tidy up the room. We're going to get some stuff done. Okay, it's been half an hour since I said I was going to do that, and I have done none of it. So what I'm going to do is, to force myself to kind of do this and get started, I'm going to take all the bedding off my bed, because I can't sleep in it tonight unless I put new stuff on then. And then I will use that momentum from that to do some more of the... Okay, I've lost interest in doing this now. But I can get it back, Oh, the dog fired. Okay, update. It's now 1:45 in the morning. I did none of the things I said I was going to. You hear that wind? In all honesty, not feeling too great with myself. I had the energy to do stuff and the desire to do stuff, and then just didn't do stuff, and that makes me feel quite lazy and not that great. Tomorrow is a fresh start, and I'll wake up and I will get some stuff done. I'm going out with friends during the day for a couple hours, and then I'm going to hopefully meet some cats that I might be looking after. The reason that I'm trying to like give myself just some grace at the moment and not like be too upset at myself for not getting stuff done and like changing my sheets and organizing my room is I've had a really full-on few days just being an emotional support for several people, which I don't mind. Like, that's okay, because I want to be there for my friends and people if I need them, but I do need to acknowledge to myself that being there in full capacity for other people is going to wipe me out, and I need to not expect myself to perform on the same level as when I'm just looking after myself versus when I'm looking after multiple other people. It's just not fair on myself, and it's not realistic, and holding myself to that standard and then getting upset when I can't meet it is only going to lead to me feeling disheartened and like lazy and just not good. I will shower tomorrow, I will wash my hair, I will change my bed sheets, I will tidy up my room. To future me, I promise you, you will be in a clean environment, because that is what you deserve. But for now, I'm just gonna go to sleep because I need it. So, good night. It's 10:30 the next morning, and I feel so much better. My girlfriend came over for like a 2-hour hug, which was so nice. And now I feel so much better and just like ready to like rock the day. I can't lie, I still feel like a little bit grim, but just lying in bed for like so long, the duvet did get like kicked down, so it already feels like the bed is in the process of getting like changed, which I feel so good about. So I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna take this guy for a walk. You okay? Because he has been begging for it. Get dressed, take him out for a walk, and then come back. Finally shower and feel clean. We're gonna be washing hair, we're gonna be everything, and then start on just sorting this room out. I finally showered and washed my hair, and I'm feeling so much cleaner already. But I'm meant to go out with friends in like, I'm literally meant to be there in an hour, and it's gonna take me like half an hour to get there. So I think what we're gonna do is 15-minute speed round tidy up of this room. I'm awake. It's
time to get on to what is definitely my favorite part of any monthly reset. This is the main thing that I did last year, and I did it for every month except for like the last 3. I think I didn't do October, November, or December. I honestly don't really remember what happened in those months. That's when the seasonal depression started hitting, and I don't know what happened then. I'm gonna make a goals poster. What you're gonna do is you just get a piece of paper, and we've already got a list of what our goals are, but this is just going to be a really pretty piece of paper. You get to use stickers and all sorts of stuff, decorate it, and do a bunch of little trackers on it, so that this is something you're going to hang up in your room, put it on your door, on the front of your wardrobe, on your wall, wherever you want to put it, and you will get to see this every single day and be reminded of your goals every single day. It's keeping your goals at the forefront of your mind so that you are actively working towards them each day and being reminded of them, rather than setting them and then completely forgetting about them. What I do is I just write out like a little list of what I'm going to do daily, just little reminders so I see it every day. And then on here, I just have a list of all of my goals. What I also do for these is I have these little bits. I have these little grids. So these help me to track some of the bigger goals. So one of my goals was to have my first 20 print on demand sales. And the other goal was to do 25 hours of study. So I've done a grid. This is my 25 hours of study, and I get to color in a box each hour I do. And this is my 20 sales on print on demand. So each time I get a sale, I can color a little box in. And now this next bit is completely up to you how you arrange. So once you've just got everything gathered together, just pop it all into a little pile. And I personally like to start with just a header, which is going to be January. So we will start with that. I'm so livid at myself. I started writing January instead of February. I mean, to be honest, I'm just glad I didn't do the entire post beforehand. It's okay, this is fixable. It's a bit later in the evening now, but this next thing we're going to do is something that I have never done before personally, but I'm really excited for it. So basically, I was watching this video the other day on Instagram, and this girl was talking about how at the start of a new year or new month, there's so much focus on vision boards, and we will be making a vision board, don't worry. But she's saying how there's so much focus on pictures of what you want your life to look like and what you want to change about it and everything, and how there's so much focus on like looking forward that we forget to look back and appreciate. And I was like, she's onto something. And she was talking about making gratitude boards, and she made this board that was essentially a vision board, but using all of her own photos from the past year and pictures from like people she'd spent time with who she appreciated, places she'd been, and stuff like that. And I was like, that's so cute. So I'd love to make that part of my little monthly reset. So we're gonna have a go at making one now. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, so I've just been editing this video and realised that at no point did I explain how to do the journaling to recap the month, because I did it all off camera. So I'm going to give a little quick run through on how I do it and how it works for me. So the first thing that I do is just do a huge dump of everything that has happened, anything that I felt was particularly memorable. We do the good things, the highlights, and we do the less good things or the lowlights. Just absolutely anything that you feel needs to be said or that you particularly want to remember or reflect on. And then underneath that, we do what we want more of in the next month and what we want less of. So what habits we want to continue with, what we want to drop, what we want to pick up, all that kind of stuff. And then afterwards, we do our goals, and you can have as many as you want. And then underneath that, we're just going to do a little paragraph that will be what our ideal day in this new month will look like. And that is literally all that I do in order to journal recap. It just really looks at everything and puts it all in front of the page for you so that you can see what went well, what didn't go so great, and how you would like to move forwards into the next month. So in 10 minutes, that was just everything that I like to try and do at the end of a month. Just try and recap everything, make sure that I reflect and I learn things moving forwards, and just really set myself up for success in the next month. So if any of these things were useful or you enjoyed them, then I'm very glad. And yeah, I just hope that you enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed making this. I know I originally started this channel like a few months ago and I thought I was going to be consistent with it, and I straight up was not. But one of the 2024 goals is to be more consistent with it. My goal for February is to post 3 videos. So 1 down. One of my other goals for February was to hit 20 subscribers. So if you're not one of the 16 people who has already subscribed to me, get on it. Be one of the 4 people who will help me reach my goal and feel so proud and accomplished of myself. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you watched this far, very much appreciate you spending your attention span on me. And I hope you have a great February and a fabulous day. Mwah.